Hi, I'm Rachel Kasdan,
And I'm Waylon Chu.
and we're second-year medical students at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. Throughout the past year, we've been working as RBI CAP Fellows, a fellowship organized by the Center for Anti-Racism in Practice, whose mission is to support and advance the lifelong pursuit of anti-racism, equity, and racial justice as organizing principles of medical education at Mount Sinai and beyond.
Through our fellowship, we have been working as part of Mount Sinai's ongoing initiative called Anti-Racist Transformation in Medical Education, which builds partnerships with medical institutions in the United States and Canada. This ongoing initiative explores the possibilities of dedicated communities of practice, skill building, and interinstitutional collaboration to amplify anti-racism.
Our work has culminated in the upcoming conference, challenging norms, uplifting anti-racist work to transform the landscape of medical education, which we've been so excited to organize and host, thanks to the generous support from the Josiah Macy Jr. Foundation. Challenging Norms will be a non-traditional symposium that promotes community, coalition building, and skill development through rigorous and preliminary research, shared stories and experiences, and success and challenges of our efforts. With presenters and participants from all over the United States, Canada, and beyond, we will discuss and learn about anti-racist transformation in 3 areas of medical education. First, undergraduate medical education. Second, graduate medical education. And finally, the interface between medical education and the community.
The conference will take place over the course of 2 days, from Friday, October 13th to Saturday, October 14th. It will be completely virtual, accessed through a conference platform called Excel Events. This platform allows you to move freely between different areas to attend different sessions, as well as network with other members of the event, similar to an in-person conference. During our call for submissions, we invited people to submit posters and workshops, classic staples in all academic conferences. With over 30 posters, conference attendees will have the opportunity to engage with posters about structural racism experienced by trainees, faculty, and patients, modes of assessing training knowledge of DEI principles, how to incorporate qualitative data on stakeholder perspectives into curricular change, how urban medical institutions can support their surrounding communities, and more. Our selection committee picked 10 poster submissions that they felt were novel and timely projects to be featured talks, most of which will be happening on Saturday. With an in-depth presentation and time dedicated for Q&A, be sure not to miss these.
Our workshops, which were created to allow presenters to share important skills, knowledge, or approaches with participants in an engaging and interactive fashion, cover a wide range of topics. Just a sampling of our workshops include transforming the curricular architecture, embedding anti-racist education objectives to advance health equity, becoming an upstander, action tools to create a safe, empowering environment, and let's get to work, effective mentorship for underrepresented minority residency applicants.
In the spirit of challenging norms, we also solicited non-traditional submissions, such as fireside chats and personal narratives. Fireside chats, inspired by FDR's series of radio broadcasts, are talks about a particular subject of interest. Examples of our fireside chats include the trauma and healing of centering anti-racism and equity in medical education, and personal journey through racism in medical professionalism. We also received a wide variety of submissions for personal narratives, which range from spoken word to dance to theater. To conclude the first day of our conference, we have a 1-hour program called the Art in Med-Ed, which begins with a featured poster talk about a pilot program teaching choice in reproductive medicine using a theater and dance module. This talk will be followed by 2 performances. The first is a traditional dance honoring the Hindu goddess Matangi, addressing the themes of microaggressions. The second is a 20-minute excerpt of a one-woman theater piece that tackles the issues of healthy lifestyle habits and the cancer burden and inequity in communities of color.
As part of our programming, we will also have a panel and 3 featured speakers. The panel will be led by Dr. David Acosta, the AAMC Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer, featuring panelists Dr. Angel Palermo, Senior Dean for DEI at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai, Carol Johnson, an involved community health organizer in the East Harlem neighborhood, Manzi Shah, a medical student at the Columbia University School of Medicine, and Dr. Amara Davidson, a pediatrics resident at Mount Sinai. Our 3 featured speakers are Dr. Courtney Cogburn, an associate professor of social work, Sandra Talavera, a member of Settlement Health, a community health center in East Harlem, and Dr. Joe Trulio, the program director for the Combined Internal Medicine and Pediatric Medicine Residency Program here at Mount Sinai.
You can learn from folks engaged in anti-racist work all over the United States and Canada, while sharing your own knowledge, best practices, goals, and experiences.
You'll be able to bring new ideas back to your own institution, practice, or community.
Finally, you'll engage in meaningful coalition building with like-minded individuals who you meet over the course of the symposium.
Registration for the conference is free of charge and open to anyone who is interested. We're hoping to bring folks together from a wide range of backgrounds and with a diversity of experiences. We would love to have you join us. Register now online.